Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for March 11th, 2025. Job's Worship in Suffering, from Job chapter 1, verses 20 through 22. Then Job arose and tore his robe and shaved his head and fell on the ground and worshipped. And he said, "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked shall I return. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." In all this, Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. The storm has hit. Job has just lost everything. His livestock, his servants, and most heartbreakingly, his 10 children. The news comes in waves, each report more devastating than the last. Yet, in this moment of unimaginable grief, Job's response is extraordinary. He rises, tears his robe, shaves his head, and acts which are all acts of his mourning in his culture, and then falls to the ground. But he doesn't curse or despair. He worships God. This is no shallow faith. Job's actions shows a heart that turns to God, even when the world crumbles. His words reveal the depth of his trust. "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I shall return." He acknowledges that he brought nothing into this life and can take nothing out. Everything he had, wealth, family, joy, was a gift from God's hands. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away, he says, recognizing God's right to both bless and reclaim. Then, astonishingly, he adds, "Blessed be the name of the Lord." In the ashes of loss, Job praises God. This isn't denial or blind optimism. Job feels the pain. His torn robe and shaved head prove it. Yet his worship shows a faith anchored beyond circumstances. He doesn't see God as a vending machine dispensing blessings for good behavior. He sees God as a sovereign, worthy of praise, whether giving or taking. Scripture affirms that in all that Job did not sin or charge God with wrong. His heart remains steadfast, refusing to blame God or doubt his goodness, even when understanding escapes him. For us, Job's example is both humbling and inspiring. Suffering comes to all: loss, illness, broken dreams, and we may wrestle with why. But Job doesn't give us answers, but he shows us a way forward. He can grieve honestly, as he did, yet still lift our eyes to God. Our faith isn't built on what we hold, but on who holds us. Job's worship reminds us that God remains good, even when life isn't. His trust invites us to echo his words, blessing God's name in plenty and in want, knowing that all we have is his to give or take. God's peace and many blessings be with you. And thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others.